Hello guys, Shocker came back here once again. So I thought to be Hajime Ippo round 1360 is only 40 chapters away until 1400. I nearly forgot the number. Let's see, 2000? No, 1400. 1400. And I might have seen a few images here and there, especially while I look at the chapter. Yeah, do I want to make a video? Yeah. I actually apologize for not making as many videos before. I can't really say it's been a wet comic the last 3 days. Looking for jobs and things like that. It's nothing major. I got to pick back on. I need ideas. Or I need something. Because even with the One Punch Man, the recent chapters, there's nothing to talk about, and it's just, yeah. I tried some other things. Eventually, the smoldering flames will eventually get a nice batch of gasoline, and back to back. Also, fun fact: the limit on how many videos you can upload is 15. I cracked that when I was uploading my videos, like those music videos, as madman. But previously in the Hajime no Ippo, no, scratch it. Previously in the days of our Ippo, Sendo realized that number one, Hoshi's okay, and he went to the back room to talk about him or something. Wally has got his fight announced for Ricardo Real Deal Martinez, and Amai is still looking to challenge one of the four kings of Mishiba, Miyata, Sendo, and Ippo, and two of them are outside of his league, as Ippo retired and Mishiba's in a different weight class, and Miyata is no one know where the Miyata is, and Sendo, he's mad, and he might still need to have his fist healed. Who knows? Maybe he might have a new technique, but yeah, that's a good question. I might have to make a video about the whole Wally. Yeah, let me be a video. I might just blew wind on my own flames and blew it up. But on to the chapter. For the cover page, the virtuous Ricardo is none other. The virtuous Ricardo is none other his one-time sparring partner, the world champion Vorg. I'm glad we get to catch up with Vorg around 1360 at reunion with Vorg, as Wally opens up the door to the boxing gym in New York and immediately nearly hops on the Vorg, misses him. He's like, "It's been forever," and Vorg's like, "Whoa." And Wally's like, what's the matter? Why is she looking like this? No, the speed, what's the matter? Why don't you want a hug? The voice like, "Sorry, I'm not in a good mood. I'm in as a good mood as you. I'm not enthusiastic about being your sparring partner after all." Wait. That's sorry. This says like, "Now stick. Stuff. I mean, since we both have our matches coming up, we might not want to get through this. We might not make it through this unscathed." And while you got a match coming up too, and Vorg like hand throws at it, throws at a hand, and Vorg reaches out to give Wally a handshake. He says, "I'm glad to see you again. Treat me well this time too." Yeah, something happened last time. Yeah, two sparred with each other. And wait, they're about to shake hands, and Wally says, "Flick." Wait, what is Wally doing? Like, are they going to shake hands or not? What's the flicking? They're just moving their hands back and forth. What is this? And I can't know. I was like, the flick. I was like, it had the side effect. Flick. What they're doing? It's like Wally trying to keep him from shaking his hand. Why, Wally? Why? And you can see the desperation on Vorg's face just to shake one man's hand. He uses his left hand to grab his wrist, and he finally shakes Wally's hands. And Vorg's like, treat me well, McKay. And Wally's like, using both hands is cheating. Good to know that Wally still got his unbelievable speed on him. And why I still can't remember that guy's name. I think his name was like Dan something. I think it's like Dan Michi or something like that. Vorg's coach says, "He's the world champion. Your boy is gutsy as always." And Miguel's like, "Sorry about him. We obviously can't have those two sparring. There'll be too much. There'll be too much of a chance to get serious." That would be a good fight. Who would win between Wally and Vorg? That would be an interesting matchup. Interesting matchup. Interesting matchup. Especially current day Vork. Has he evolved? Has he? And Vork's coach like, I prepared 3 other sparring partners for you. Each one of them. Yeah, each one of them is a bona fide world ranker. They'll swap up with Vork. They'll swap up with Vork. There's just like the one to the right kind of looks like he could be Keith's little brother. Keith Dragon's little brother. And he continues, there isn't a person who doesn't respect you two, as for why, you're the ones going to be challenging Mikado. That's more than enough to recognize your courage. And Vork says, he chips in, Ricardo's even bigger than me, you know. You'll be the main event, and I'll be the semi. What? No! No! This is unbelievable. This is inconceivable. Unconceivable. Vork and Wally on the same undercard. George, shut up and take my money! I didn't know. I had all these ideas. Cinder versus Amai. Mishima versus whoever his world challenger is. And it's just Ricardo Martinez and Wally all on the same card. But Vork and Wally's going to be on the same card? We're going to get a Vork fight? It's been decades. Decades. Wally says we're fighting on the same day. And Miguel's like, we'll be sparring together and can't as much as together. Your login is taken care of too. This is amazing. On the same card. This is incredible. And voice coach says, welcome to the Team White Fang. The Team White Fang. It just sounds so corny when he says it. Maybe if Vork would have said it, it would have sounded less corny. Maybe it's 50 he's an old man saying, welcome to Team White Fang. It sounds like a Power Ranger group. Hey, look, it's all White Rangers, and the shoulder pad is different colors. I'm T-Rex Fang. I'm Velociraptor Fang. I'm Crocodilian Fang. I'm Saber-Tooth Tiger Fang. I'm Tusk Fang. I'm sorry, but they do sound like a Power Ranger group. Maybe they're part of the Space Power Rangers. Dun, 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 dun. Super Senkai. Space Force X. G. I need to stop. This isn't funny. Making fun of their name like this. And then I just realized the symbol on all their shorts, all their shirts and wolves, they are the space parent for the Space Power Rangers. Power Rangers Space Force XG. Just like the Ginyu Force. Do 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 do. Geez. And Wally's he just says nothing to this. It was like, Vork, you're a big damn now, aren't you? And voice like, well, this is gonna be my second world title defense. Second. It's been a while, Vork. If somebody says, here, I give you the team shirt, it got a logo on it, you can train in this. My goodness, no! He's joined the Space Power Ranger X. G. That's so silly. And Vork's like, wow, this fox is awesome. And Vork walks away with his shoulders right up to his neck. It's a wolf. Wow, even Wally can't tell us what this symbol is. And Vork says to his coach, he really has to change a bit. His coach like, I feel for Miguel. I feel for him. All the challenging days of trying to chase down Wally, just dealing with just a wild kid. Maybe it's the same thing Sindo's coach go through. Or even someone Moore's coach. You gotta feel bad for that poor fella. It's just, you bring in a sparring partner, he murders him. What's supposed to do with that? And the coach goes on to say, he's still living in the jungle with the boy. I can't imagine anyone be able to keep up with his rhythm. And whoa, wait a minute. And the Omega is no exception to that. The Omega. Wait a minute, the Omega. I can't recall if he called. It's been a while. I can't recall if he referring to Ricardo or not. The Omega is no exception to that. It's been a while. And Wyatt's like, look. And that says backwards. You got on the Power Ranger Space Force XG shirt backwards. You're messing up the uniform. I need to stop. This isn't funny anymore. Welcome to Fox Team, boy. Fox Fang, the leader. No. Oh boy. And voice coach like, but still, as an opponent, he can't be handled by a sure. Oh, no, but still, as an opponent, he can't be handled with such sheer unorthodox alone. And someone says, when we met him, he only had 3 matches to his career. His biggest draw was the potential for growth, and now we can see what kind of boxer he's turned into. Yeah, well, I'm not the only one. And then before it continues, I'll try him out a bit before the end. Really? No! Ricardo! Volk is planning on assassinating the wild child. No, he's gonna sink his teeth in him and tear at him. He's gonna do it. And it cuts over to Ricardo Real Deal not sitting in his chair. Ricardo Real Deal napping in his chair. So cool. What's wrong with me? You have the sound effect in the background. Oh no, they're catching Ricardo out there in his natural habitat. Got the robe on. He got his brand new slippers on and everything. He's sitting in his royal throne. That's not the toy. And you got our classic boy Beal. Not Bill Stein. His name is Bill something. Bill Stewart. Bingo. Now I thought it was Stewart. I was like, yeah, Stewart. 25 fights, 24 wins, 19 KOs. 19 KOs. That's. I wonder who he couldn't knock out. That's interesting. Maybe it's like a Civil War thing where he chose not to. Who knows? And maybe he was just trying to work on his boxing IQ and improve his technique. And Bill Stewart continues. It's another that his career has been extremely fast-paced. He has 1 match per month, sometimes even more than that. This is only possible. He had no long-lasting damage, or no lasting damage. It's safe to say he really get hit doing his matches. Of course, with that footwork, that speed. And we got a quick image of boxing. We got a quick image of boxing Wally. Whoever said that he's by no means a defensive boxer. His career right speaks to his aggressiveness. He's an exemplary boxer, not to be underestimated. Unfortunately, I was unable to acquire any videos of his matches. Not even the Ippo one. Bill, you're slipping. You're slipping. You might have to get fired over this. I'm sorry. I've been eating some bird seed. Maybe it's that. It's lucky that he was fighting. Well, he was fighting some less savory environments out there in the back alleys, in the back of the restaurants, fighting people. Even in such stipulations, he clearly enjoyed himself when fighting. It might all just be a big game to him. At any rate, he clearly has more to offer. That's not a good quote. Is Wally still taking boxing seriously? You gotta wonder how that affect his mental state in going into a fight with Ricardo Martinez. Sure, Miguel Zed has a plan. He enjoys working with Miguel, but would this be a case where? I thought I heard something outside the house. Fun fact: my house is haunted. That's not a joke. I swear. But it would be very interesting because if you don't take this fight seriously, would it be something with Miguel Zell that goes wrong to make him take this fight seriously? Would it be like a Rocky 3 situation, or what would trigger? And then like, what would a serious Wally look like? Could be like Wally's a pretty happy guy, but the sad reality is, I do find it quite fascinating to see like a normal person just snap. It just snap and explode, like detonate like an ammo bomb. Let's see what happens. I've been wanting to see what happens when I just detonate, but in this case with Wally, with his potential, and his boxing IQ and everything he got, what it looks like. Oh no! I've turned it into Itagaki. No. Well, in this case, I'm not Wally's friend. I'm not plotting on him behind his back. No. It just reminds me of Major Pain. You plotting on me, boy? While you eyeballing me the ass eyes, you plotting on me, boy? No, sir. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you all something. War has made me very paranoid. When I see somebody get the eyeball on me, my Agent Orange start to act. I'm sorry, this is off subject, but that's the chapter. Bill continues. It might all just be a game to him. At any rate, he must clearly be more to offer. Yeah, I already read that. And Ricardo says he seemed to love boxing very much. What if his one loss Ricardo having to open up his eyes like he's still on the royal throne. Why, Ricardo, you had no video of him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You say you wasn't able to record video of all his matches. Well, that no, they didn't imply that he didn't have any. Boy, he wasn't able to acquire of all. And Bill says we do have a video of that, though I'm doubtful it'll be useful to us. His loss was clearly due to a lack of experience. Furthermore, it was an away match. It took place in Japan, and his opponent was Ippo Mukuru Uchi. Ricardo, real deal, eyes open fully. And Ricardo says to himself, even here, it continues to hear his name again and again. Despite him being outside the Wheel of Fate, it's almost after the Wheel of Fate's revolved around him. If the man himself is absent from the front lines, who would be the one to make it headlines? We all know who's going to be the one. A break next week, we resume November 17th issue. We all know who's the real deal around here. We all know the series in 2022. I cannot confirm this, alright? But I've heard some leaks, some unconfirmed leaks out of the Hajime organization that worked with George Morikawa and his editing team, that the series name will be changed to rather Hajime no Mishiba or Hajime no Sendo very soon. Even in this case, there's been some speculation it would turn into Hajime no Miyata. Actually, what does Miyata mean? Because with the title, it does says Hajime no Ippo, it means first step. But what does Miyata mean? This is an interesting question. Miyata. Come on. Wait a minute. In Spanish. Come on, Johnny. Yes, I'm sure it's acting fairly well this summer. Miyata name meaning Japanese. Rice paddy of the shrine. My goodness. Wow. First rice paddy of the shrine. I can't wait to read that. Rice paddy. Rice paddy of the shrine. That's what Miyata's name means. Oh, and Miyata apparently has his own company. Miyata is a Japanese manufacturer of bicycles, unicycles, and fire extinguishers. And Sendo's dad would have had Miyata. He would have been. No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. That is very wrong. Very wrong. But in this case, woo. But in this case, on a more serious note, it was a very solid chapter. Light chapter. Just the wheels and the car is turning. Wheels and the car. It's good to see Vorg again. The Omega, and apparently, Vorg planned on not even. You can't call this tenderizing. They're not going to actually let them directly spar at each other. They're not going to pull a Sendo Ippo after the Vorg match. So Vorg intends on filling the waters. Right? She's going to dip his big toe in there and see what type of technique Wally's cooking up inside the pot. First, it was a water analogy, and now someone's putting their foot in the food. Putting their foot in the food. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me? It's I don't know. I don't know when I turn to the comedy, man. I don't know. I start making fun of Vorg's team. Oh, you're powering the Space Force XG. I need to stop. It's not funny anymore. It's all started because Vorg said his team name. Technically, it started when I make fun of that guy looking like Keith Dragon's brother. And then, welcome to White Fang. My goodness. The space branch of the Power Rangers. But overall, I enjoyed the chapter. And towards the end, does it blow wind into the fire of Ippo returning? Yes, it does. It does. And it just made me a lot more hopeful. Not like mind-blowingly, but it does reiterate that Ippo will have a relevance one way or another. And Ricardo Martinez is still hunted by this one man. And so now I think about it, it's just starting to remind me of Joe Ibuki versus Jose Mendoza. That excellent documentary of the Japanese bantamweight challenger going against the Mexico undefeated world champion. Anybody who read up on the knowledge would know about this back during that time. It was only like 20 to 30 years before Ippo entered the ring that a man named Joe Yabuki shared the square circle with one of Mexico's finest. And it's happening once again. Well, not currently, but Sendo will be the man to bring the belt home to Japan. Sendo will be that man. He will be the one. Alright? He will be the one. But overall, enjoyed the chapter. It's good to see Ricardo Martinez just chilling like he always does. Arguably, like every time we see Ricardo, like we rarely see Ricardo in the gym. Aside from that one time he sparred Ippo, that's pretty much it. Every time we've seen him, he's just been chilling next to his mansion. That's it. That's it. Would it be surprising? Oh yeah, you can buy a brand new exclusive Surfing Ricardo action figure in the Golf Bay. Ricardo surfs like no other. Even got motorized function. Ricardo surfing jerk. But overall, besides another comedy, it was a solid chapter. I enjoyed the chapter. I'm sorry I went off on that major pain tangent. It's just something that showed up. It's just something that wait. Yeah, I can't really truly remember what triggered that whole thing, but apparently it's what's going down. Another question is rather one or two things. It's rather that one. It's a lot of symbolism of seeing Ricardo and Bill Stewart in the dark, and Ricardo's eyes is closed, and we see the board at the bottom of the page. It's rather that it's something very symbolic, or it is something more. Because even after Ricardo opened up his eyes, he's still all blacked out. But I think it is just referring to Ricardo and the way he is. And also the final panel is, I guess, them boxing away at the gym. That's it. It will be going on breakneck weeks tragically. And the one idea I did have for a video was pretty much all explained in the veteran Wally video, where what type of new techniques and stuff you could come up with, and how Wally has changed works at the exact same question. I'm gonna have to go back and do some research on the Omega there. This is not King and Omega, and I don't know why I read that series, but apparently Vord plans on testing out the water with Wally. He planned on dipping his spoon into the soup and see what's Wally is cooking up and seeing if it's ready for Ricardo real deal. Before you then Ricardo Void the Ricardo spy. That would be interesting, but that was a joke. That's a one-off line. When I say by spy, not literally, of course. That would be terrible. But in 14 pages, this is what we got. This is what went down. Miguel's having another heart attack. Void's coach is giving Miguel a holy prayer that hopefully Wally will one day calm down. And here's the question: what would a serious Wally look like? We've never really seen him mad. Every time we've seen Wally, he's been happy. Now somebody said, what about in the fight with Ippo? That was more of just in the moment type Wally. It wasn't like he was actually like trying to it's hard to explain it. Because it's not like a Sendo or anything like that, or the Great Takamura against Brian Huck. But it wasn't like it was more, yeah, I guess you could say it's more desperation and not really anger at all. Just like fully in the zone. Fully just going at it. Ricardo Martinez just left and right. Just that's when I would see like a calming mad Wally just in there, just going max limit, no type of mercy, no like just going to the limits. I guess I could say it's more comparable to Ippo versus Gonzalez, where Ippo is getting hit. He was just saying courage and just keep going, blam, left and right combination. Gonzalez was like, what is this, man? What's wrong with him? My goodness, someone stop this animal. Good time. But overall, it's a solid chapter. I don't really give ratings, so I don't give rating. But I can't wait for the next episode of Hajime no Vork. Join from the grand adventures of White Fang, Space Force Power Rangers, XG. Be sure King and like, comment, and subscribe. This will be an interesting training camp. Peace.